Welcome once again to Whiskey Congress. We again have a new whiskey to talk about.
Before that, though, I do
yes.
want to talk about we did a little upgrade.
We'll upgrade on this.
Upgrade in the studio, new mics, with new headphones coming. Although the headphones don't affect anybody out there, but we did get new mics. I put a picture up on Instagram. It's also on our Twitter. So if you're listening, give us a little bit of feedback on this and let us know if we
Better,
sound
worse,
better,
yep.
worse, the same. You know, did we just waste money or what? But we would appreciate that input.
Very much, good call. We have a new whiskey, Barrel Bourbon. So I've been working in New Jersey and I've been scouring for a couple things you said you couldn't find here, and I found a few of them. We'll get to those in future episodes. But along the way, I came across Barrel Bourbon. Barrel, B-A-R-R-E-L-L. It is a small batch bourbon, cask strength. It is 56.5, so 113 proof.
Very strong.
It is very strong. I think it's pretty smooth. I like it a lot, actually.
I do too as well.
I gave it a 91. Again, it's kind of a classic bourbon flavor. There's nothing really freaky, not smoky, not anything like incredible, but very strong, very smooth, really solid flavor.
So it's weird, and I don't know if you pick up on this.
Right.
Hold on one second.
As we drink, there's a little cherry in there.
Yeah, so right on the initial sip, and it's almost not even the sip. It's actually, like once it initially hits your tongue, it looks so good when it hits your lips.
We Frank the Tank.
There's a sweet flavor that's beyond cherry. And I'm not, like, it's almost like, it's like a vanilla that comes through initially, like right as you put it on your tongue. But then as the heat from that 113, proof comes through, all of a sudden, that sweetness kind of goes away.
But yeah.
But you do taste the
blown
cherry.
away by the heat.
You don't even really pick up on any wood or anything like that. Like, again, it's just a nice classic bourbon flavor. It tastes like there may be some rye bourbon in there as well. That's blended in. But you gave it a 91.
Yep.
I actually gave it a 90 even.
Okay.
Just because the flavor profile isn't overly complex.
Agreed.
But it's solid. But there's definitely a lot of heat there. Like I can feel it on the back of my throat.
But again, it's not a bad heat. It's not like, at least in my opinion, it's not like sometimes you have when you have a lousy high alcohol beverage, it just burns.
Yeah.
This just has like that. It's for lack of a better word, a pleasant burn.
Yeah. I mean, it's not Everclear.
Yeah. Right.
But it is. I mean, it's definitely hot. But it's definitely good.
I got to tell you something. So I put this in my checked luggage, and I was scouring through the rules. I did not break any rules.
No, you didn't.
So 70%, 140 proof or less. You're allowed to have, I think they said 5 bottles. I brought 4. Plus a bottle of limoncello that my friend Amanda got me from Italy that travels all the way from North Carolina to New Jersey because I forgot it was in my packed stuff. But anyway, I had 4 bottles of liquor.
How about you unpack your bags, Jim?
It's a long story.
Okay.
I had grocery bags that just stayed in the car. Don't give me shit. So this was literally, I was looking for some of the things you asked me to look for. And I saw this, and you asked for something with the word barrel in the name. I don't remember what it was. And like Rogue Barrel,
I sent you a list, right?
You did.
Yeah.
And I knew this was not that, but it intrigued me because they have an age statement. It's a 5-year-old bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, very high proof.
This is a good call. I like it. What was the price point? Do you remember?
$35 roughly.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's the beauty of bourbon is that you can get a quality bourbon for under $50.
Yeah.
Right. And you're going to get something with a strong proof. You're going to get something with good flavor. Something that you don't mind drinking with a couple friends. That's good. It's as good in the summer as it is in the winter. And bourbon is really, I mean, it's an American classic. And this one is very good. Like I said, it's a little hot. I would not. There's certain people smaller. This is not one that you give to the late. Not that.
How dare you use some of it?
I know, but if you've got a person who is not a whiskey drinker,
Yeah, this
Right.
is not for the
Right,
casual.
I mean, like if your wife isn't a whiskey drinker, don't start her with this one. That could take you down a weird road. So
yeah, no, I agree with that.
or if your husband's not a whiskey drinker.
I was gonna say, there's no.
Sex doesn't matter. Either way, if you've got someone who's not a regular whiskey drinker or they're not accustomed to the stronger proofed booze, then this is not where you want to start.
Completely agreed. All right, so we need to talk about people with drinking problems. Brett Kavanaugh was grilled over his drink.
So we do need to talk about that. We also need to talk about Trump at the UN.
Which was amazing.
Right, we have, you finally saw Black Panther.
I did, and I want to talk about that a lot.
Right, Bill Cosby was sentenced and is now in prison. We want to talk a little NFL action and kind of where the NFL stands right now. And then, and we'll go into that a little bit further because the NFL did something that was, that you could consider somewhat groundbreaking. So we'll talk about that as well. So listen up.
Good tease.
I work on that. I watch the pros do it, and I figure, hey, I've learned something.
What is going to come out next?
Right. So that's it for the whiskey review. Barrel Bourbon out of Kentucky. What is it? Out of Harrodsburg, Kentucky, from Barrel Craft Spirits. Jim gives it a 91. Steve gives it a 90, which overall gives it a 90.5, I guess, in terms of average score. This is batch 13. Bottle number.
That's what attracted me to it. Like, this is.
And it looks like it's handwritten on here, which is
it does.
cool.
Even if it's not, it looks.
It's not like it's a label, and it's a pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty cool program that they have to do this on their computer. But nonetheless, this is from.
And of course, some idiot goes tearing through on a motorcycle as we're talking. But okay.
I mean, wow! I can't believe these mics picked that up. But this is batch number 13, bottle number 3,391, aged 5 years at 56.5 alcohol volume and 113 proof. So if you see it, grab it, and we will pick this right up as soon as we pause the video.
We're paused.